So I got about 60 pounds of these. And they're really, really gooshy. This is what you want if you're gonna make some liquor. You want to be able to just squeeze them right out of the shell. There might be 60, 70 pounds there. Let's do this. Put 5 gallons of water in a pot, bring it up to a boil, and shut your heat off. Squeeze your nanners till they plop out. Put them on there. All right, so you want to, even the ones that, you know, a lot of them are pretty gooshy already, but you want to get them as mashed as possible. All right, now I'm gonna add about 3 gallons of high-grade molasses. It's a Black Pearl Caribbean. So that's about 3 gallons. A little more. It'd be all right. Yep. That's good. Stir it up. Really good. Now I'm gonna fill it full of water. I'm only gonna fill it to about right there because bananas have been known to explode and foam up, and go everywhere. So you want to leave some head space. I want as much mash as I could get. Hopefully I leave myself enough head space and I don't end up with a mess on my floor. But I'm gonna fill it up. I'll come back to you when we're adding yeast. I got it filled up. Now I'm gonna add some yeast. And stir it up. Do not put a tight lid on anything with bananas in it. You just leave that on there loosely. Wait a couple weeks and check it, see if it's ready. Look at that. Look at that. I'm gonna tell y'all something about caps. That ain't nothing. You should have seen this thing last week. Last week I checked on this and there was about 6 inches. It looked like dog shit and black mold on top of this rum. But peeled it off, threw it in the trash. Just the top, you know. And it was nothing but beautiful fucking rum wash right underneath. And it smells so fucking crazy good. It smells like tropical coffee. It is crazy, the smell that this has. But there's nothing wrong with that, so I'm gonna peel it off and we're gonna run this shit. See what it tastes like. Look at that. I bet you could probably save that and reuse it and make something great. Yeah, man, it had the nastiest cap on it about a week ago. It was just rotten bananas and mold. It looked like piles of 3 different colors of shit. Look at that beautiful rum wash under there. Look at that. It smells so fucking good. I mean, it is crazy how good this smells. So that's the thing about caps. So a cap is there to protect your liquid. It builds up on top, and all the air between the cap and the lid of your container or the outside world, it protects all that liquid underneath it. And sometimes a cap will drop, and sometimes if it's real nasty, if I got a nasty cap, I will fucking scoop it off and throw it away. It'll build another cap. And also, I don't want all that nasty down in my liquid. It's there to protect it. It's kind of like a condom for the fucking mash. But it fucking it was real gross, man. It was like fucking cow shit on a bad day, like cow shit diarrhea. So I just tossed it out, and then it grew that little bit of lacto, moldy, whatever the fuck I just scooped out there. Looked like yeast. Looked like dry yeast floating on top of liquid that you couldn't submerge and get wet. You know what I mean? But it was probably some sort of lacto. But this smells great, so it tells me it's probably going to be fucking awesome. But I'm going to move it now. I know I'm dragging this out. I just want you guys to know about caps. Sometimes they'll sink, sometimes but my buddy said something the other day, and that's true, is like you want to push down on your cap, get it submerged and wet. If it stays wet, it won't usually, the alcohol will keep it from getting all moldy and nasty like that. I just made this mash and walked away, and when I came back to it, it had fucking 20 pounds of cow shit floating on top of it. So I got rid of it. I didn't want to mix those moldy flavors into my sweet nectar that's living underneath, because it's like a fucking ecosystem here. There's millions of fucking little yeast babies in there fucking swimming around eating, shitting out fucking alcohol. That cap protects them from oxidation and shit from the air, whatever. I don't know, I ain't no fucking scientist, but it's there to protect everything that's underneath, and it does a good job like it did on this case. I imagine this is probably going to be pretty fucking good. We're about to find out right now. Look at that. That's pretty. Pumping her in there. I got her coming out. I already tossed out my heads. I got one jar. This stuff, it kind of tastes and smells like, so far, it's got a little banana to it. It's got a little rum to it. And some of that smell, I don't know what it was, but it's got a little tiny coffee twang to it. So a lot of you coffee guys are going to love this shit. It's alright to me. I don't like coffee, but I could see how some people would go crazy over this shit. It's pretty damn good. It's banana. That's banana. That first one was a little bit more of the coffee, but that's got nanner in it, son. That's working. I thought about adding some nanner extract to my thumper, but I didn't because I couldn't find none. But I'm glad I didn't, because it tastes pretty damn good. I'll come back to you in a minute and see what it's all about. Alright, so that didn't turn out the way I wanted it to. So, started running. It's coming off low proof. Had a thumper and everything, so I just stripped it. I got a gallon. And then I said, fuck it. Stripped it all onto there. I got another bunch there. So all this, I'm gonna mix all that together. The strippings from that run, with some of this mash to help up the proof. Then I'll get a, seems to be the, you know, there's a lot of things that you shouldn't mash in the winter, you know, and rum and honey are two of those things. Corn, no problems, you know what I'm saying? But I started both these in the middle of winter, and I just had them, and I had to get rid of, you know, I had to do it. And it, you know, free honey and free bananas in the middle of the fucking winter. Who would have thought? But you know, I'm still gonna get good liquor out of both, you know, both those. So I'm gonna dump all that in the still and rerun it all together, and I'll come back to you when I got some liquor. I'm gonna do it tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Alright, it's the next day. You know what time it is. We'll put that in there. I'm gonna take that liquor, put in there. And I'm gonna take this liquor and put in there. It's all from yesterday's run. Alright, I'm a little disappointed. Liquor's great, but I did all that work and I ended up with a gallon of liquor. It's good liquor, but it just, the winter hasn't been kind to me. That's 2 winter mashes I started in the winter, and they flopped. And you know, I really didn't, I checked on them, but they just stalled. I just gave them time, and then they finished. Like, at least they came close to finishing. You think there would be more liquor in them damn mashes. But you win some, you lose some. So I got a gallon of really good liquor before it dropped. It dropped dramatically at that point. But I got a good gallon. And, you know, that's a banana rum. I like the banana part. I like the rum part. But for some reason this run has like a coffee thing to it. And I don't really care for coffee. I can kind of get past it. It's kind of, you know, it's got that fruity Caribbean thing to it. I don't know. I think some people would freaking love this. I'm disappointed with the amount of alcohol. The alcohol is top notch. That's all I got for banana rum. I think I'm gonna try to do a more of a Jamaican rum next. I got some dunder that I've been saving for years, and I think I'm gonna put it to use. But you know, when you get free fruit, you gotta use it, regardless, whether it's the middle of winter or what. I think rum would turn out better at hotter temperatures. So it's a summertime mash. Same thing with honey, same thing with agave. All those are best ran in the summer. They mash out better, they don't stall. You know, you don't have the temperature thing. But yeah, man, I hope to let some people try this and get some feedback on it, because I think it came out really well. I just hate the fact that I had to do all that work for 1 gallon of liquor, you know. Of course, I'm running the tails now. I'll use that in something else. And that's all I got. I appreciate you guys watching. See y'all later.